Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Tyranny blind. Now, I have arrived here at what seems to be Beastmen territory. And I'm pretty excited about it because I find the Beastmen to be pretty interesting by the virtue of them being, the only quote-unquote fantasy race that seems to exist apart from humans. They are sentient, but they are not humans. Eruptions of crystal like these appeared in the stone seas shortly after the Kairos' edict tore the land asunder. It is not known if they are a byproduct of the Overlord's magic or the result of Cairn's experiments during the war.
Send me your champion!
Will do. On it.
You'll have to hit harder than that!
Will do.
Best time to cut claws at vital organs!
Right.
Destroy them! They cannot escape Beastmen.
Sorry, I can't.
This crystal fragment grows brighter than the nearby brethren. A fragment is firmly embedded in the ground. Gently pull the crystal with just enough force to safely remove it.
Yes. Can't do that.
What in Kairos' name are you plotting, boss? Why did you kill those choirmen up ahead? He points his weapons at you, face flushed scarlet. Don't try to deny it. My gal Pastule saw it all. Well, I'll give you one chance. Withdraw from the Stone Sea and I won't have to kill you. Friggin' piss. It's the rogue Fatebinder. With a yelp, Octave fumbles to draw his blade, tripping backwards over a loose stone. Furies, 2 arms. Shit, damn, help! Scared prey is the best tasting prey. It's most fun to hunt. Yep. Tremble and whimper more, human. Will not save your pathetic life, but will please, Beastwoman.
Send me your champion! Get back here!
Take that!
I feel a bit lightheaded.
I got it.
Smash to pieces!
Look with keen eyes. Whimper and ride for Beastwoman.
It's a hit!
use the rocks jutting up out from the cliff to pull yourself up. A sturdy pole made of iron, it may have once served its term of duty as a spear or a flagpole. Plans, zeal. These plans outline the specifics of making the dagger zeal. This item can be created with an access to a spirit forge upgrade and proper materials. Okay.
Sorry, I can't.
Will do.
Can't do that. Huh. Can't do that.
Sage Journal. My journey to the Dawning Spire at Howling Rock continues. Unfortunately, the route indicated on the map I acquired leads straight through the Den of Beasts. Surely I can find a way around them. They are the last obstacle between myself and the Spire. Also, I can allow nothing to deter me.
Sorry, I can't.
Accessible waterfalls like these are rare in the Stone Sea and are a valuable resource. The water that flows in the depths below from one of the major nether streams forms one of the major nether streams that sustains the region's scattered population.
Can't do that.
The boulder seems to be containing this body of water. Roll the boulder through sheer strength alone.
On it.
This structure was destroyed by earthquakes and later picked apart by scavengers. This crystal fragment glows brighter than the nearby ones, much as the previous one.
Found something.
That was by all accounts pretty dumb. You add the imprint to the existing charcoal rubbing, further illuminating the mysterious runic shape. Though the design is much clearer now, it still remains incomplete.
Strike. Good. Still axe.
Right.
Will we never get a moment's rest?
Will do.
Okay, that's another piece of crystal. Let's take
I got
that.
it. Found something.
Do not move, human. She sniffs suspiciously at the air. Explain or die. Why? What has human come seeking from the Stonestalker then? I need to speak with the leader of your tribe. The guard nods her head once, sharply, decision made. Come, enter, but do not seek to cause strife. Prima 100 Blood will want to speak with strange-smelling human.
I'm injured.
Great. It's not exactly what I was planning on doing. Oh well. Beastwoman has sharp eyes. It is watching human. Begone, lest Beastwoman hunt human as prey. Broodmother says Cub has big, sharp claws. Roar! Cub scares human, yes? Cub likes to dig. Dig, dig, dig. Is fun. Okay, I can jump through this, I guess, although there's no need because it just goes back to where I already was. There's quite a few people in here. Okay, let's talk with you. Human? The creature wrinkles her broad grey nose in disgust. Speak or leave Beastwoman be. How did the Stonestalker tribe come to live in Azure? Humans mewling makes no sense. Come to live? Have always lived. Stonelands have belonged to the Beastwoman from ancient seasons, even when Beastwomen were blunt-clawed, no-fanged, and hairless like humans. Azure lands belong to the Stonestalkers, and Stonestalkers belong to the 100 Blood. Has led tribe through many seasons, since Beastwoman tore out and ate the heart of the last Prima. The Beastwoman swells with pride. She rubs the center of her chest with her gnarled, curled underfingers. That's a risky question to ask, and I don't think it would work like this because I'm not even Beastman, but I am going to ask, so if I challenge and defeat 100 Blood, can I take control of the tribe? Beastwoman chortles and bobs, the sound disturbing, like a rabid hyena. Clearly your words have provoked her amusement. If? Yes. But no human can survive fight with the 100 Blood. No human can beat Prima to the Stonestalkers. She cackles, that disturbingly high-low warble, that hyena howl once again. Please try. Please, please. The tribe will enjoy watching Fatebinder die. How many seasons is many seasons? How old is 100 Blood? More than 5 many times again. Mystics count, have decreed many many 100 seasons of blood. I want to ask something else. She huffs and bobs her massive head. Human stench makes Beastwoman itch. Yip quickly or scamper flee. What's with the whelps? Are black moles. The Beastwoman growls, her dark tone a mixture of both warning and pride. Our strong, good whelps, smart cubs, have grown big, but are only 2 seasons old. It's early for whelps to leave Broodhole and roam loose, but Prima needed them to cage humans who have hunted Elder Teeth. You mentioned Elder Teeth. What are those? Elder Teeth are the pride of Stonestalker mystics, are precious plum crystals that sprout in the Stonelands. When harvested, the Elder mystics can wear shards like a necklace of teeth to increase strength of bite and strike. What do the Stonestalkers care about these Elder Teeth? They are the strength of the Stonestalkers. Human invaded territory, claimed to hunt the rocks called Azurelith, but spotted stealing Elder Teeth. Now lying humans must suffer. Broodhole? Actually, never mind. I don't want to know. To be honest, what's so weird about the word, either the word or a concept of a broodhole? Like, that's just their den for their young. Like, that's entirely natural. But still, broodhole. The Beastwoman tilts her head sideways, interested in your reaction, but unable to comprehend it. Is a hole where brood are kept. Yeah, obviously, like, this was a stupid line, like, I don't understand it. What's so weird or, you know, unusual about the concept of a brood hole? Like, as she says, this is self-explanatory. It's a hole for your brood. Okay, never mind. What about you? Speaks for the soil. A cub can climb to the top of any rock, can climb better than the mountain goats. As you approach a hunched elderly beastwoman, she digs furtively at the ground. She startles at the sound of your footfall and rears up, clutching a gleaming shard of azurelith to her chest. Leave Mystic be. Speaks for soil only communes with Stonestalker and tribelands, and human is neither tribe mate nor rock. Okay. Don't like humans in tribeland. Stink of sweat and filth. Look like ironclads but are weak. Kill own kind for food on barren paths. Offer treat. That's a bit. What's the word? Condescending. Why would ironclad disfavored slaughter innocent travelers on the roadways? He cocks his head, thinking, how should beastmen know thoughts of humans? So with sharp beastmen eyes, ironclad swarm scavengers at the place with Graystone. Remember, because hunt was strange, ironclad smelled of rot and were weak, struggled to kill the pack that was the same size. That does sound strange, I'll look into it. Hunt and stealth. Ironclads are dangerous when encountered. Usually. So it seems they were sick. Okay, 100 blood, that's the leader, so I'll talk with her last. Why has human come to Stonestalker then? To make trouble? To fight with Beastwoman? If so, Beastwoman will happily rip claws through human's chest. These people who have chained, what crimes they have committed? Human trespassed in tribe's territory, encroached on sacred lands, had no right, yet thought to steal from Beastwoman. 100 Blood says to keep humans. Prima will decide what to do, whether to kill or release. To be fair, actually, the fact that they haven't killed them already speaks to their favor, in my mind. It shows restraint. And they have their own idea of a due process. Like, they didn't just kill them because they were offended. They captured them and they are holding them prisoner until their leader can decide what to do with them. And it seems they are at least considering the option of letting them go, so that's all very nice and good. Human seems interested in trespassers. Is because captives are also human? Or because human is also trespasser? Well, I've been sent to find a group of missing settlers. I believe that they are those captives. A thick-fingered, gnarled hand scrapes along a prominent jaw as the beastwoman considers your words briefly. Makes no difference to the tribe. Never mind then. I don't want you to free them necessarily. I want to learn more about what happened. Like, will they allow me to speak with them?
Curious.
Turn back, human. Beastwoman guards passage to Howling Rock. Protects tribe lands.
I've got it.
This recessed space appears to be a nesting area where beastmen young are often confined for safety. It has most recently been used to hold captured outsiders. Please help us. Are the beastmen going to eat us? Fatebinder, please. These beasts took us from the plains. They are holding us against our wills. It is only a matter of time until they kill and eat us. Please, you're here to help us, aren't you? I'll see what I can do. But I wanted you to tell me more about what you've done. Huh. Because, you know, there is a possibility that I am willing to entertain that the beastmen are actually in the right.
Sorry, I can't.
Do you have eyes on this?
Human. The leader of the Stonestalker tribe furrows her brow at your approach, feral amber eyes tracking your every step. Who approaches 100 blood, strongest in all of the Stonelands, first free prowler, beastwoman who reaches without bounds, mystic and prima to the Stonestalker tribe. She sniffs deeply, nostrils flared as she parses your scent. Human smells like the will of Alpha, like snarling over a fresh kill. Unusual, but still unwelcome. Why has strange, strong-stinking human crept into the tribe's den? The surly mountain of beasts snaps her focus to kills in shadow. Kith slings like shadow behind the human who harasses the Stonestalker tribe. Why shadow? Does the beastwoman savor human's putrid smell? For her part, kills in shadow only snorts. She neither shrinks from Prima's predatory gaze or puffs her hackles. No, Stonestalker's Prima. She glances at you sideways, assessing. Beastwoman does no long to rut with human. Beastwoman stalks Fatebinder for survival, because the Fatebinder is strong. She grins, but the gestures looks dangerous rather than appeasing. Stronger than 100 blood. Danger, Shadow. A low growl rumbles from between 100 blood's bared teeth, like the slip of a mountain rockslide. Provoke Prima again and suffer 100 strikes. Bleed 100 times. Bray now for 100 blood, Prima of the great Stonestalkers. Hurry, human, or beastwoman will grow bored and chase like bleeding prey. Answer my questions if you can. For a while, the tribe followed Cairn, the Archon of Stone, correct? Beastwoman takes strength from land's pulse, from the sky's reach, from ocean's swell or trees' roots. Stonestalkers were mired like fertile muck on a farm field, but a great mystic called Cairn toughened both the land and the skin of Beastwoman. drew tribe together to break yokes of human slavers. Even now, as stone cairn dreams and growls in sleep, tribe grows stronger. Tribe owes mystic from the northern mountains many and much gratitude. Without cairn, 100 Blood could not have led the Stonestalkers to freedom. I wish to learn about the Stonestalker tribe. Beastwomen are the oldest of species, and Stonestalkers are the biggest ranging of beastwomen. She flashes her teeth with pride. Tribe's blood runs back to the days of dust, to the time before Azure rose in the Stonelands, to the time before Old Walls. She snuffs. Time before humans ruined the land with territory spats and wars for dominance. What of your tradition? Stonestalker ancestors were born in First of Seasons, were weak and blunt-clawed when young but grew tougher together with the land, became strong beastwomen of this day. Always ancestors have led path forward. The massive beast nods her head in reverence. Mystics remember and honor the ancestors in breadth of rites. Stonestalkers have too many rites. Lean too heavily on guidance from mystics. Only right that matters to the shadow hunters is the practice of scarification. She twists and hulks her body, showing off the intricate patterns swirled in her skin, proof of her past victories. What sorts of rights? I have many rights. Have rights to harvest elder teeth, rights to become better mystic, or to grow from weak whelp into strong Stonestalker tribe mage. Have rights to honor hunting, to take through dominance, or even to rule tribe. For many years humans forbid tribe's sacred rites, but now Stonestalkers prowl free, will honor ancestors and grow stronger and stronger still, will not be enslaved again. What are the Elder Teeth? The Elder Teeth are the strength of the Stonestalkers, are rocks that gleam and grow from the earthblood of the ancestors, are legacy from the first tribe, who were born from Azure lands. She taps a necklace of purple crystals, worn on a frayed leather thong around her muscled neck. Stonestalkers use Elder Teeth to make mystic claws strike harder and mystic bites cut deeper. What is your role in the tribe? She regards you with deadly seriousness. 100 Blood is Prima, leader to the many alphas and to many packs from which form the whole of tribe. Prima protects and preserves tribe's way of life. Any who disagree may challenge Prima's right to rule in a blood match. She sneers, unconcerned at the thought. 100 Blood, strongest in all of the Stonelands, has killed many to protect tribe, and will kill many more before her own body dies. Where were you during the conquest? Where if not the tribe then? Can human not see? She flicks her claws, agitated. Beastwoman fought to protect the Stonestalkers, while Kairos' edict ravaged the Stonelands, wrestled final freedom of tribe, reclaimed territories while peaked ground yowled, split, and swallowed the mystic called Cairn. Ground still trembles even here, but 100 Blood does not care. Even when the land rages, Beastwoman will thrive. Stonestalker can steal strength from the land, unlike weak muling humans, shifting stones that do not hinder tribe. I am a Fatebinder, authorized by Kairos to enforce order in the tiers. I need to reach the Earthshaker Guild at Howling Rock, and as such would like to pass through your den. What does Prima to the Stonestalker tribe care of Fatebinders or Kairos? All are trespassers in the Beastwoman lands, and all lands belong to Beastwoman. She snuffs and shakes her head. No trail to Howling Rock. Could take to Mystic Cairn in less than 2 months' time, but will not let human pass through precious tribes den. I am going to threaten her, because I think that's something that actually has a high potential of working and making her respect me more. Listen here, Beastwoman. I am asking you nicely. Do not make me resort to violence. Kills in Shadow chokes on a short yip, clearly startled and amused. Should not entice, Beastwoman. She rises to her full height, towering over you. Like nipping... towering over you, her amber eyes shine with excitement. Beastwoman likes fighting, like nipping and ripping and tasting human blood. She leans close, her words rumbling, a deep purr against your ear. Human wants to fight the best of Beastwoman? Actually, I might. I don't want to fight to the death, but I don't think she means that. Sure, you're damn right I do. Muscles bunching and ripping, the gray-skinned beast woman rises like a mountain above you. Her growl cracks loudly as she snaps her jaws in fury. Think human is the first to challenge 100 blood? Prima has eaten more than 100 livers of challengers from strongest beastwoman hunters. She nearly swipes for you but stops herself, arm trembling. Even Tribe's bulwark could deal with unruly blunt-clawed troublemaker, but no, 100 Blood's strongest mystic and Prima to the Stonestalkers will slaughter any who threatens Tribe. Human has challenged Blood right. We'll fight in the blood match. Okay, so I guess it is to the death? I feel bad now. Maybe she kills me, and then I'll have the opportunity to redo that. Show Beastwoman's sure strength of human's magic and iron claws. Best Prima, in the right of blood, can have passage if human survives. Okay, so it's a very mixed message. Maybe it's not to the death, because it's not about leadership per se, it's just about the rite of passage. Want to fight. Kills in Shadow hunches low, muscles cording as she tenses to strike. Want to cleave, tear, slice, kill. Wants to beat Stonestalker's Prima, to eat heart and rip muscle from bones. No, I've changed my mind. She's not going to like it, but she likes me pretty much already, so I've changed my mind. We'll help the Stonestalkers this time. Disfavored predators, hunters and enslavers of whole Beastwoman tribes have slunk and burrowed into the rocks at Jagged Maw. In short seasons, we'll be scratching at Tribe's den, will be threat to cubs and elders. As she crooks two wickedly dark curved claws at you, both in accusation and violent demand. Stonestalkers will allow human passage if human agrees to hunt and slaughter the Ironclads in the Beastwoman lands. I will assess their intent at Jagged Maw and deal with the situation in the manner I deem fit. Beastwoman does not like humans and dealings. She scratches at her clavicle until she draws blood. Go now. Soak Stonelands in blood to protect Prima's tribe. Remind me again, what are the Elder Teeth? I am going to click that because it's still highlighted, so maybe there's some kind of a quest or like a deeper inquiry regarding that. Okay, there isn't. She said that before.
Right.
I will try to convince them to leave, but if I can't, I am going to kill them. Like, I'm more on the side of the Beastmen, to be honest. What about you? Can you let those people go? Could you be convinced to do that? I want you to free the humans you've taken captive. Whole body quivering, the Beastwoman doubles over, clutching her tawny midsection as she hacks and cackles hysterically. The inhuman laugh tears at the heavens, air-splittingly shrill and prolonged. 3 weak sniveling humans and be punished by Prima? No, Beastwoman thinks not. I saved Left Claw from Halfskate, so the Stonestalkers owe me. Now free those settlers. Left Claw has returned to Tribe. Human speaks true. The Beastwoman nods and scratches her chin. Tribe will return favor, will release humans. Good, I'll see them to safety. Be warned, next when humans trespass in the lands, Beastwoman will not capture them, will hunt humans to death instead. Yeah, I think they probably
Sorry, I can't.
should have learned the lesson at this point. The Stonestalkers have agreed to free you in payment of a debt owed to me. Archons be praised. Thank you, and thank you 1,000 times more. We won't forget what you've done for us.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay, so where that is favored again? Jagged Moor Shrine. You know what? I will rest to heal. What's in Graystone Valley? Those other disfavored that supposedly attacked a caravan. Okay, I'll inspect that first. Graystone Valley is comprised of a 30-mile stretch of low-elevation islands nestled in tight formations. Stone Sea travelers have favored passage through this space and have constructed bridges and supply drops that are restocked for communal benefit.
On it. Can't do that.
Overlord's Mercy. This hurts like Fatebinder out here? The man lifts his head, regarding you blearily. Stripped of his armor, you can see several jagged wounds to the throat, belly and thighs. Any one of them should be fatal, and yet the man is clearly alive. Thank Kairos. I thought the bastards had doubled back to kill me again. You need help, you're in a pretty bad shape. He rakes a blood-stained hand through his hair and grunts. I'll live, but I don't care a rat's prick about that right now. He glances to the body of the man next to him, and his face hardens. He clenches his jaw in anger, and something colder regret. What I want is justice. Well, first I need to know what happened. Scouts reported from the civies. A rush of caravans has been despoiled by disfavored troops. Of course it wasn't us, so me and Izod got the detail to track the problem. Didn't know then a squad of shields was missing. Tracked the bastards for a few days, found the squad's bodies and some leagues downhill. Thought to turn back, but the two of the shields, they meant something to Izod, so I let him press us on. He grunts and pops his leg, resettling the shattered bone. We kicked a damn near hornet's nest of Chorus. They've been sniping our guys, a few at a time, using our armor to raid the caravans. So the Chorus, disguised as the disfavored, are hijacking caravans. The Chorus are smearing our name. If it was just my reputation on the line, so be it, but I can't let them do this to the general. He suffers enough for us. Yeah, I will. Like, out of the two, I definitely respect the disfavored more, although I'm kind of conflicted as to whether I shouldn't be killing them as well, because obviously they are my enemy at this point. But the chorus, sure, they will pay for this. They can't be far gone. Tracks here, he points to the left, are headed north. You will find those scarlet bastards. Be sure to give them regards from Asher right before you cut their pissing cocks off.
Can't do that.
How am I to fight in this? The breastplate alone weighs more than a beast. With some effort, she clunks and clumps a few steps closer to the group. She wheezes, suit rattling as her muscles tremble from the effort to stay standing. I can barely breathe in this iron trap. The man next to her snarls and pounds a meaty fist on his helm. Bitch harder, you baby. My helmet doesn't even fit. Thought a lot of them had lumpy stones for noggins, but this thing is sized for a child and tighter than a vise. He grunts and pries the iron helm to no avail. I'm not sure I can get it off. Bite your frickin' tongues or I'll cut them off, iron visor or not. She knocks severed Sophos' visor up to reveal his face, then slams it back down to make her point. You nitwit. A few more raids and we'll have slandered the Disfavored well and keen. They'll be flocking to the chorus soon enough. Now practice swinging that sword. It's heavier than an axe, so it ought to lob an entire through a leg like a fresh churned butter. She taps her wooden splintered and blood-splattered staff on the ground with impatience and self-satisfaction. We've never been fatter on crates. Misery's scheme is, she jolts, noticing your intrusion for the first time. Instinctively, she crouches into battle stance, weapon raised before her. Who the piss are you? Well, what have we here? Chorus impersonating Disfavored. I believe we asked for your stone-blasted introduction first, chum. Well, careful, you're addressing a Fatebinder of Tunon. A Fatebinder of Tunon, you say? Well, Master Fatebinder, I'm sure we can talk this over and come to a mutual understanding. She bows low with a mockingly exaggerated sweep of her arm. We've got plenty of stock to go around. To share with our dear pals, you see? Explain yourself, but I don't think I'm going to agree to that. Allow me to say it more bluntly. Have what you want and be on our way and be on your way. Don't worry, I'll ensure it's worth your while. She spits the title from her. It's worth your while, Master Fatebinder. She spits the title from her curled lips in disdain. No. I don't even want revenge. I just want you gone. Like, I'm mostly, to be honest, I'm less angry about the Disfavored than I am about the actual merchants that they killed while posing as Disfavored. I want revenge, and you're going down. The Blood Chanter swipes her staff in a wide circuit, voice booming as she enscrolls her comrades, spurring them onto battle. Imbued with unnatural and sudden strength, the ironclad soldier roars forward despite the weight of his armor, despite his previous reluctance. Kill him, he brays with an insatiable bloodlust, and behind him prattle echoes his cry, charging forward to attack.
I should try something else.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Time to cut claws and fight the ogres.
This is... Can't do that. Sorry, I can't.
You find the bastards that killed Izod? Rest easy, soldier. I've wrought vengeance on the guilty. Thank Kairos for Fatebinders, bringers of justice and order to the tears. In fact, the chorus screamers who would openly affront the Overlord's chosen own. He grimaces with a pained grin, then swearing and shaking, he stumbles to his feet, cracks his shoulder, and shuffles slugishly towards the distance. I won't forget what you've done, he shouts to inform you, waving a two-fingered salute in farewell before he disappears over the bridge. I'll tell the lieutenant and others at the Jagged Maw what you've done for us.
Will do.
Yeah, okay, so maybe that will help me to convince them to leave. Jagged Maw is a well-trafficked area, close to the outskirts of the region and a short distance from the region's few settlements. Beastmen have been fascinated with the area since Cairn's fall and the formation of the Stone Sea, believing the unusual rock formations to be tied to the dying Archon they revere. The heavy human presence has driven them off, which has only increased tensions between them and the local settlers.
Sorry, I can't.
The Stone Sea environment is harsh and unforgiving. Arid plain life is about all that can survive in these parts. A red spiral is carved upon the wooden cover of this papyrus notebook. The handwriting within is haphazard and inscrutable, the work of an unpracticed, poorly trained wordcaster. A few entries contain recognizable sentences, and the book appears to be a journal of a Scarlet Chorus commander detailing troop movements. Times and locations are noted alongside numbers and pictures of trees, stick figures and rocks. The author either didn't know the words for lumber, ore and people, or just felt more comfortable with pictures. While much of the journal is inscrutable, the corner of every page has the day's headcount for the author's brigade. While some days have dozens of losses, the brigade appears to have been recruiting far faster than its members are dying or deserting. This hunk of wrought iron is used to scar the counterclockwise twist into the flesh of Scarlet Chorus recruits. Those who cannot endure the searing mark are deemed unfit for even the most menial chore in the chorus, and such unfit recruits become teamsters or corpses, depending on their capacity for manual labor. You can sell this to a merchant as spare parts. Fashioned in great numbers by the overworked smiths of the Candle Mountains, each recruitment brand has its own unique size and style of curl, as well as imperfections and deformities that have come through the hurried fabrication process. The lack of a uniform brand creates cliques among the Scarlet Chorus. All recruits that share the same brand share memories of being burned and marked for life by the same person. This rocky protrusion is magical in origin. As Cairn roamed the Stone Sea during the conquest, it was rumored that structures like these were formed in his wake and contained traces of his essence. Place your hands on the monument to learn the spell symbol of stone. Okay. H planks of wood and withered rope are the only things keeping travelers alive while crossing the great chasms over the stone sea.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't.
Okay, so those are the only two people I can talk to here. One is a chorus guy and the other is Disvafored. Sorry for the ambush unannounced, but we thought a surprise would be the best way to celebrate this fine occasion. You see, today you died, Disvafored. We've come to paint the rocks with your blood. Now, I won't fault you or name you cowards if you wish to beg a swift death. I mean, it's plain as day a horrific torture's end awaits you otherwise. Alright, regardless. What's plain as day is that the chorus is made of dumb shits. You think your numbers are anything but decent odds for a squad of the best damned Disfavored this side of Stalwart. Noticing your approach, the lieutenant stiffens. A Fatebinder, is this how you planned to beat us, Tangled Limb? Well, to be honest, Tangled Limb's plans aside, I am an adjudicator of the court. It is within my jurisdiction to freely step in or not as I decide. Come now, this isn't the sort of dispute that can be settled peacefully, Fatebinder. I am sure that you well understand, even in the presence of a sworn agent of Tunon, our dissatisfaction with this Disfavored can only end in bloodshed. He tips his chin to show the arrogance and fusty building anger, and besides that, I don't exactly see anyone here willing to uphold whatever ruling you might decree. Not much of a Fatebinder if you can't enforce your own order, are you? This war between the armies does not change the fact that any time the servants of the two Archons draw blood, it falls within my jurisdiction. The disfavored officer shakes his head in disbelief. He squares his shoulders so hard it trembles the sword clenched in his hand. Damn me and Kairos' shit luck. I'll gut Radix if this mission doesn't kill me first. He lifts and readies his sword, crouching into a battle stance, as he shouts to his squad to form over his shoulder. If you're not here to aid us, then I would ask you to stay out of it, Fatebinder. Forgive me, Fatebinder, but I've got a real shit of a brother to protect, so you see, I can't be dying over here and letting just anyone after him. He steadies his sword at the ready and dips you a respectful but curt nod. I figure this could go one of two ways, but no matter which, me and my stone shields will gut those screamers, or they'll be after Radix and his shakers next. Understand? What's your relationship with the Earth Shakers in this region? On account of Radix being my kin and their leader, it is my squad's duty to protect him, be it from the chorus schemers, beasts or Fatebinders. Help us, and I'll put in a good word for you when we regroup with the Shakers at Howling Rock. The chorus gangster observes the exchange, his jaw clenched in an anger and grim, dawning unease. He has no wish to face the Fatebinder in the fray, but also cannot halt the coming deadly clash that he himself has set into motion. There is no backing down and hope for retreat. There is only one avenue open to him, one final option he can try, to sway you to his side. Meddle in this affair, and it'll be your end, Fatebinder. Our business has no need for an arbiter. We settle this dispute with blade and blood. However, if you must interfere, then I also formally request your unbiased judgment before you twist the fates of this day. The disfavored's greed for Cairn's power has made them a continued pox on the land. The chorus merely seeks to aid the struggling settlers of Halfsgate by ridding them of this black stain. Aid us, and together we can end the Disfavored's foul deeds. Hogshit. Kedis lifts his swords, ready to defend himself if necessary. The weight of your potential attack hangs heavy in the air, pressing stiffness into their backs and shoulders. Are these the sorts of lying shitbags you align yourself with, Fatebinder? You know you can't trust them, and shit, past decisions aside, you don't have to help them either. I would be happy to add my blade to the side of justice, if it means me and my shields don't have to fight you. Yeah, I guess I will side with the disfavored. Like, I am conflicted about this. My gut feeling is that I should be killing them because they are my enemy. If I do not kill them, they will rise against me again in the future because they view the Tearsmen as uncultured barbarians and oath-breakers with no honor. But I also have a slight hope because between the Voices of Nerat and Graven Ashe is basically a saint. He's like the epitome of restraint and logical thinking. So I have a hope, like a very faint hope, that if I'm chummy enough with the disfavored, I might be able to reach some kind of an accord with him, especially because he used to be an enemy of Kairos, right? Once upon a time. So maybe I can sort of speak to him that way. You make a convincing argument, but I would need a little more incentive to motivate me. Actually, I didn't really want to say that, but none of the options were like, okay, I'll just join you. What in Kairos' name are you asking? Does it look like my armor is made from forge-bound rock? Do you see any gems here, aside from those useless crystals? He slams the tip of his greatsword so hard down the stone that the ground cracks. Fight with us and I'll give you my sword. She's the only special thing I've got, so you better damn well take care of her. A banged up sword? Don't make me laugh, Fatebinder. The chorus can offer you 100 blades, or better say, 1,000 rings? He spreads his arms wide in a grand invitation. What about Beastwoman? Alpha and Kills in Shadow should slaughter both packs for trespassing in Stonestalker land. I don't want the sword, to be honest, but I'm sure as hell not going to join the chorus. I do see the Beastmen side of the argument as well, but maybe I can just convince them to leave afterwards. They don't have to die. I want that blade, and I'll save those shields to get it. Thank fucking Kairos. Alright, get these pukes with extreme prejudice. Or rather, gut them, probably, he said. I assume.
To battle!
This is useless. I should try something else.
You'll have to hit harder than
But will you leave? Because trespassers have been dealt with. I guess you will then. Me and my shields owe you big, sir. I hate to see her go, but better to lose a sword than all my shields. Seti sighs longingly, thumping the blade one final time before he begrudgingly hands it over. Take good care of her. She's more delicate than she looks. If you don't mind me asking, what brought you to these parts? He tips his head to indicate the stone expanse. Sure, she looks pretty, but don't let the big peaks fool you. The land is a tangle of danger. I'm presently traveling to Howling Rock to seek audience with the Earthshakers. Glad I asked. The disfavored officer squints at you. His chin tips upward as he speaks. Do all Fatebinders go around spilling their secrets to anyone who listens? If you were one of mine and wagged your tongue like that, I would make you clean latrines with it after I shit in them. Well, kills his shadow, rip his head off. No need for that. I was hoping we could help each other. A bit of gratitude might be in order, considering I saved your life. He tips his head back and laughs. Well, I'll admit you didn't help to end it. But no, I've paid my debt, and I won't risk both the wrath of my general and the life of my brother by aligning with an untested ally. Pardon the rudeness, but this is me soundly refusing, sir. Are you sure? He nods and clacks a meaty fist against his bronze chest. What exactly are these parts, and how are they dangerous? The Stonestalkers call this place Jagged Maw Shrine on account of the crystal formations. If the Beastmen don't kill you, the constant quakes and steep drop-offs damn well will. What's with the constant quakes? As far as I can figure out, they are a result of the Edict of Stone. It's still raging on account of Cairn not being dead. He shifts and resettles in his heavy suit. You can hear him at night, shuddering and moaning like the wind through the mountains, and the Shakers could tell you best why they have been treating him, keeping him alive. What are you and your squad doing here, stationed in the middle of the Stone Sea? Mission parameters are classified information, sir, but seeing how you saved my squad's hides, I'll tell you this. We're protecting my brother, Radix, and if you try to harm a hair on his head, I'll gut you myself. My job is to escort him to Cairn's body at Howling Rock, but then the Screamers ambushed us, so I had to send him off on ahead. Farewell. I really hope you will leave, because if you do not, that kind of makes me a liar to the Beastmen.
I got it.
And then I would have to go back and kill you, which, you know, would be unpleasant business for all of us. I might switch, actually. 23 fire. Like, my fire skill is... Although, wait, the DPS... The difference is just 1.56? Is it because of all of the difference in skill between my control frost and control fire? +2 recovery. No, yeah, probably, because my control fire is only 36. A group of youths about a dozen years of age are at play outside a ramshackle farming village. 3 of the youths wield crude knives and axes carved from solid planks of wood. They face off against a team of younger children with scalps of brightly dyed cloth tied to their rigs, ankles and necks. The eagerly volunteers are playing Bane and Riders. It's a local variation of a game played by children all across Terratus, in which the armed children attempt to sneak some small treasure, in this case a shard of well-polished clay, out of the area designed to be the old walls without being caught by the opposing team, whose members portray the Bane. Knowing that such games tend to be more popular in the areas where Banes have recently prowled, you ask the youths if there have been any recent sightings. They excitedly inform you that last week a farmer heard their howling and saw their glow from the direction of the nearby old walls. Pursue them. You soon find yourself in the shadow of the towering edifice of the Old Walls. Continuing along their length, it's not long before you encounter the sounds of your quarry, a series of low, grim, wholly unnatural growls, punctuated by the constant pops of electrical discharge. Soon you make out the glow of the Bane, a pulsing miasma of wisps, their forms almost indistinguishable from one another, as energy cackles among them, backlit by the hateful red glow of a pair of scourges.
Destroy them!
Nothing.
If I must.
On it. Can't do that.
Okay, this episode has been long enough, so I'll talk with the Beastmen next time. For now, I'm going to save and end it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!